All right. Hello, Robert. Hopefully, I'll have some more people pop in. Can you hear me okay? Let me take and cut and paste here. All right. Let's see. All right. Now we got some people hopping on. Let's see. And there's the link if anybody wants to join. I was just sitting here, and it was Christmas Eve, and I ran out of videos to watch, and nobody else was doing anything. I figured somebody else might be bored. So here I am. Oh, so were you all good for Christmas? I made a little banner. I don't know if it's showing up. Uh, if you were on the naughty list or if you were good for Christmas. Let's see who all we got in here. We got Corey, Robert, Bucci, the Wagonators, Shadows in here. Hey, the other mustaches in here. Big Gibbon, New Jersey. Toby Northern and Stephen Turner. Welcome, y'all. Hey, Evil Rick. How you doing, bud? Hold on. You just happened to be on the. You must have just happened to be on YouTube, because I know you don't have Instagram. I put a little thing out there on Instagram and seeing who'd be wanting to come in tonight and chat. Salty Badger, welcome, bud. Well, I'm not like others to where I can talk to myself too much, but no, I just want to know how y'all doing for Christmas. Did you make out like bandits, or did you get a lump of coal? Me, I got a few things, not necessarily what I wanted. I got a nice comforter that is not a comforter, it's like a throw, but it's motorcycle themed. Yeah. How you, all you others must have just been scrolling YouTube to see what was on there, if anything. Dying Breed, Mr. Williams. Howdy. Merry Christmas to y'all. Oh, yeah, if anybody wants to hop on, I went ahead and put that link down there. Might have to scroll up a little bit to see it, but it's there. Most of you who are in the Southern Illinois, Southeast Missouri, and Missouri area, and well, some of them from further Illinois, it's all looking at going to the Cycle Showcase in February, and I hope that's a good time. I know they changed the venues, and it's supposed to be a whole lot bigger venue than what they've had last year when I went. It just got to where they kind of outgrew where they were at. The Wagoners said they had a good family Christmas. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I keep forgetting that. You were watching a movie named Hot. Okay, Hot Wax Zombies on Wheels. Okay, all right. I've seen it all now. Oh. Yeah. And Toby Northern says he's enjoying much needed family time. That's good. There's more people coming on here. I might throw that link. Scott Lynn, hey, how you doing? Like I said, I knew I couldn't have been the only one that was sitting around bored this evening. My girlfriend, she's up at her folks, and I could have went, but I got two puppy dogs I gotta watch. But I'm going to take and go up and get her New Year's Eve and come back down next day. But working, working. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Yeah, yeah. I'm definitely looking forward to the cycle showcase. I know it was been good. It was good last year when I went there. Like I said, it was just crowded, and I'm glad they went to a bigger facility. I'm gonna take and copy this link again, and hang on. I don't want to. There we go. Let's see. Copy. Get that done. Josh Harris, JD, how you doing, bud? There's the link again for anybody that's wanting to hop on. Oh, got work in the morning. I used to do that, get stuff all ready for when I got up and just take it with me in the morning. Or sometimes I'd even preload my truck at night. And so I'd already be in there. Oh. Am I going to try? I have thought about that. I've seen, well, the past 2 years, I've seen it on YouTube and that, and it's not really all that far. I've got a brother that lives right in that area, and I hadn't been several years since I've been down to see him. He lives in Rockwood, Tennessee, and yeah, that's something to think about. What that's usually what in, August, September, something like that. I'm doing good. Okay, either that you're telling somebody else that you're doing good, or I'm doing a good job. I don't know, but my train of thought sometimes skips a beat and that. And I know sometimes I've noticed it in some of my videos. I'd be like, so, if you go, well, hey, I tell you what, that might sound that sounds like a incentive. At least I'd have a place to stay down there. I know that much. Well, hey, you know what, folks, I'm going to have to keep that in mind. Uh, Scott and Josh both. I'll keep that in mind. Oh, but no. Anybody get anything interesting for Christmas? I know Kelpfire. She's not on here, but she showed everything that all the stuff that she got, and it was all bike parts, or at least all the bike parts that she got. And she even got some color matched heat shields. But yeah, I know we had a good time last night, being Christmas Eve. I didn't do much, but yeah, I just want to know. You worked. Oh, boy. Yeah, that's not good. Work is a four-letter word anymore. Thing is, what's bad is when we do it and it's unappreciated. I mean, I've had some good jobs in the past, but I've had several employers that, yeah, you were just there. You were part like a plug and play machine. You filled a spot, and that's about all they cared about. But yeah, uh, Rick, he's just Rick. You're one of the most interesting people that I know. I tell you what, I wish I had your life. Sometimes I think I'm pretty close to it, but I mean, you don't have any pets to worry about, so you can up and go whenever you want, and this and that. At least from what I've seen. Oh, that sounds like fun, Robert. No, I don't. Okay, Rick. Oh, I don't know. I think you're very interesting. Well, Robert got to play Santa Claus for a friend's niece and nephew last night. Oh, that's good. That's good. Scott, the Scott said he got cash. Cash is always good. You can buy what you want then. That's for sure. Do I have the banner activated? I can't tell. Ticker. There you go. All right. Hey, I'm still learning this stuff. All right. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad people have hopped on here. I'm not sure how many I got in here right now. I can't see it through the StreamYard thing. Imagine if I went to it on my phone, I could see, but oh. Let's see. Yeah, okay. With that. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. Let's see. Don't forget to hit that like. Yeah, please. Please. What's Scotland just say? Let's see. Just got it back from the local dealer. 100 service. 100,000. Ooh. 100K service. Wow. You put some bike miles on that bike. It actually has 96,000. Yeah, but still. The mechanic took a pic of my odometer. I would be impressed too. 2009. So, what, 4 years? You got almost 100K on it? All right. There's the man that cracked me up last night. No, 2 nights ago. How you doing, John? John, I put a link in here if you want to take and join me and try not to crack me up too much. I'll tell you what, if you do not follow John, Road Reality, and you need a good laugh, do it. This man is hilarious. He definitely landed on the naughty list. Oh, John. Yeah, he can't get on right now. Oh, that's understandable. I mean, Christmas time, I'm sure you probably guys probably got, family and stuff in the background, but, John says you definitely landed on the naughty list. Oh, that's not good. Uh, hey, it's truthful, John. I tell you what, though, I think you about killed me for the Saturday night, though. Man, I thought I was going to die laughing. Oh, I just it may not have been funny, but I found humor in it. But, yeah, you guys, if you're getting these live streams and, some of these people, you may not see their face or not hear them talking or anything, but, a lot of them's got some pretty good channels. Go check them out. Uh, they're, pretty good. DHS, FBI, CIA. Oh, that's who's at your house, John? That would not be good. Oh. Yeah, Salty Badger was watching it. Oh, that was funny. Well, what the situation was he had a new a camera, something, and it had a strap on it. And he mentioned having a strap on. But then he said something about pegging something. And I put two and two together, and my mind went, you know. So yeah. My mind went in the gutter. And I just thought it was kind of hilarious. Oh, those are the DHS, FBI, CIA, and NS. Those are the lists that John's on. Oh, and no, they wouldn't let him on the PTA. Evil Rick. Oh, hey John, I do have a question for you. Do you have a site that's just separate for Legos? Because I imagine some people might be just interested in your Lego content. I mean, that might be an extra burden on you starting another channel for Legos. But man, you do great things with Legos. Yeah, Dying Breed. I was kind of shocked at that too. Oh, uh, so I don't have a Lego only thing, and I don't have bandwidth. Well, yeah, you got it so met with everything else. Oh, there you go. That's the right PETA. People feeding tasty animals. I tell you what, I mean, I didn't get any deer sausage this year. Of course, I don't go deer. I don't hunt. Uh, I like wild game. I mean, I used to hunt years ago, but just anymore, I just don't do it. But I love deer and duck, goose, raccoon. Oh man, barbecued raccoon. Mwah. You just put it in the crock pot with some barbecue sauce, and meat just falls off the bones. You just pick the bones out of it. But yeah. Oh, did I lose everybody? Can you? I don't know. I don't think I'd want to try eating skunk. Uh, all I know is they smell to high heaven. Whoo! Oh, mercy. Let me get to my. don't want to watch Billy Lane. Oh, well, I'm trying to pull up my own channel on my phone. Let's see. Uh, Here we go. Do 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 do. Channel live. There we go. All right. Okay. Oh, hey, we got 10 watching. Fantastic. Oh, Droop. Hey, welcome, buddy. I didn't see you in there. Oh, uh, oh, I'll tell you what. Reading these comments is fun. Uh, okay. The road, yeah, has got to go. Might be back later. Merry Christmas. I'll tell you what. See you later, John. Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate it. Oh, you just got here. Well, I'll tell you what. If you want, you scroll up. I've dropped the link a couple times. If not, I'll drop it again. Uh, it's always better to have somebody to talk with on here. I don't see how you do it solo, Drew. Of course, I know later on you had Busted Knuckles pop in. Uh, rest in peace for the raccoons. Oh, let's see. Uh, what's my next upgrade on my bike, or what would I? Well, I'll tell you what. I'm wanting to get saddlebags for it. My saddlebags are the stock ones that came with it were leather covered, and they had a seam across the top, and the seam had split. And about 3 4 years ago, I bought some Matt. It starts with an M, and bought them off of Amazon. And after the first summer I had them, they matched the color of the bike fine, but they faded. And I mean, they faded almost white on top. So yeah, I've spray painted them, and the locks stopped working, so I ended up putting uh, hinge locks on them. But yeah, my next upgrade that I would like to do is get new saddlebags for it. Oh, yeah, I think you sent me a thing on Instagram, and I never did get back to you on that. Yeah, but that's the next upgrade I'm wanting to do. Get Ray. I don't even. I don't get that. Get Ray. Would I ever get a Harley? Yeah, I just can't afford one. Uh, I mean, I'd have to come almost a almost have to come across a deal to where I inherited it or something. Uh, oh yeah, I would love to have a Harley, but just not in my budget. Uh, it's one thing about being retired on a fixed income now. It's just that when I had to buy a new vehicle 2 years ago after I hit one of Santa's reindeer. I'm sorry, well, with my truck, and it pretty much totaled out my truck. Dave is here. Hey, Dave, how you doing? I don't want get ready to help me co-host. I'll tell you what, Ray hasn't been doing many lives lately at all. And I don't know if he's got something going on or what. And I've got some idea of what's going on, but I don't want to elaborate on it. But I think I think Ray needed a break for a while. And then I can't fault him for it. Oh, hey, there is Dave.
What's going on, brother?
You're here, man.
I am here, man. They
Oh,
always said I never was, but I'm here.
yeah. Well, I tell you what, it depends if they're talking physically or mentally.
Well, yeah,
Mentally,
that's true. You got a good point there.
mentally, I've never been right.
That's what they
Oh,
say.
I sell myself short. I know.
Well, I just don't take their word for it. I have to find out for myself. But
All right. But
so
hey,
far,
I do look at the bright side of things. I graduated top 20 in my class. Thing is, there was only 19 in my high school graduating class.
Gotcha.
Hey, it looks good on paper.
Yeah, I get it. I got in a beauty contest one time. I come in second place. Everybody else tied for first.
Yeah, everybody else. Yeah. I thought maybe you'd stuff the ballot box or something.
Well, I did. I still lost.
That.
Hey, Rick. No, I just got up this morning, slept in. I don't know what it is lately, man. I don't know if y'all having the same problem. It's getting towards the full moon right now, getting real close. And just here the last few days, I spent about 12, 14 days, 12 days in the truck. And I came home. And when I get home after spending a week and a half, 2 weeks in that truck, man, I sit up and I do things around the house. And I'm tired, but I don't want to go to bed. I don't want to miss nothing, right? So I've been staying up till like 4:30 in the morning, getting up about 9:30 or 10. And there's this biker bar out there in Tombstone that I used to hang out at the Legion all the time, American Legion. But I met a few people at this place called Four Deuces. Look it up in Tombstone. It's really, really nice place. A guy named Norm hangs out there all the time. He's retired, Vietnam vet. And he put on a shindig today, man. Had all kinds of tamales, Mexican food, big spread, and rice, and all free. All free. He'll do it every Christmas. Yeah, and he has a party. But anyway, I went out there today and just rode out there, and just the best people, man. Bikers are the best, most considerate, generous people in the world, man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, every time I hear the name Norm, I think of that TV show Cheers.
Norm!
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, no, I was just, Rick. Yeah, I just come home long enough, man. I figure if I'm out a week, I want a day and a half off. Out 2 weeks, I want at least 2 days off, But,
oh, yeah.
I tell you, I had a good time today. I bought this house last year in June, so it hasn't quite been almost a year and a half now. And started hanging out in Tombstone, meeting people, and with the biker. I mean, it's pretty much it's in Tombstone, so it's a biker / cowboy bar, but same thing in Tombstone. The cowboys ride bikes, the bikers have horses. You know what I'm saying? So,
oh yeah.
But just the biker community takes a while to get to know people, and they got to trust you and all that kind of stuff. So I'm working on that. I'm starting to meet real people. Today was a really, really good day, man. I mean,
they've gone anymore to where you've gone from riding a live animal to a steel horse. Is the way they look at it.
Yeah. Well, that's the cool thing about Cochise County here in Arizona and Tombstone. I mean, the guys I mean, it's a crossover. A lot of guys that have horse ranches, things like that have cattle and stuff, ride Harleys and stuff too. So it's kind of cool when you ride into Tombstone. There might be a couple of cowboys with cowboy hats on, which I have 3 myself. I got all that when I ain't riding a motorcycle. And you drive by, they're waving at you. I mean, it's really cool, man. It's a cool place to live. But
well, the bigger town around here, it's got a population like 8,000 something. There's still places in it where it's got tie-up places for your horses.
Hitching posts.
It wasn't a whole post. It's I guess it is.
2 posts with one across.
It's got a little ring on it. It's got a ring on it.
Oh,
where you
okay.
tie the rings to it.
Okay.
But
We would just have the hitching post there. You just take the reins, and the horse don't know any better. Don't know if it's tied or not or not. You just take that rein, go like that, and it twirls around that hitching post a couple times, and the horse thinks he's
Oh,
stuck.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, that's kind of what I talked to a buddy of mine, Norm, down there. I talked to him about that today, and I bought this house in town, not knowing the area too well. And I think once the economy gets better, about a year and a half from now, I'm guessing, I'm going
Yeah.
to get out from underneath this house and get some property and out there and a little more in the country. But yeah, a couple horses.
My house is paid for, so I'm pretty
Yeah.
good there. That's one
That's a good
plus.
deal, man. Scott Lynn says he wishes he was in Arizona right now. It's rainy and dreary in Ohio. Oh yeah, I worked.
Same thing here in Southern Illinois.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
worked the wool fields in Ohio, man. Yeah, it's kind of dreary.
Yeah. We haven't had any snow yet. It's been too warm to snow, but we've had some rain.
Yeah. It this time of year here, it got up to 58, I think, maybe today.
Pardon?
It got up to about 58 degrees today, and it gets down in the 30s at
Something
nighttime.
like that.
Yeah,
Something
yeah.
like that.
Here, and it's the gauntlet gloves and the leather jacket, the chaps. I'm good.
Yeah.
58 degrees, I think.
Jogo Motorcycle Adventures. Welcome, bud. Watch your stuff all the time. I'm glad you popped in. I'll tell you what. There's Jogo. I tell you what, this guy's he does some hilarious stuff too, especially his alter ego, Chucky. It's funny as all get out. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, no, just got bored this evening. And like, okay, nothing else is on. I'll just pop in here and send out a little Instagram message, and some people hopped on before that, and then I went Bob and Tam. Hey, I tell you what, I'm feeling.
Hey Tam,
I'm feeling
how
important.
you doing?
Yeah. Hey, I'm feeling important now. I got Joe Go and Bob and Tam, and of course, all you other guys are important to me too.
Yeah, but that's celebrity. That's celebrity stuff there, man.
Well, yeah. I mean, I look at anybody that's got over 10,000. They, hey, that's
yeah.
Oh.
Well, it's grown quite a bit. I've been on for I don't know 5 years, I guess, and been so busy. I get on now and then, but it's amazing how much it's grown.
Oh yeah. Yeah. See, I've only been doing this for a little over a year. Yeah. That I've even made actually November of last year, I made my first YouTube short. And I think like December 11th or so, I made my first anything of length. It was an introduction video. But Joe says celebrity, far from it. I tell you. What I like is you've got people like Joe and Bob and Tam, and even Professional Monkey. They are still blue collar folks.
Sure.
And they just North by Southwest. Hey, Merry Christmas. Glad you popped on. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm about as blue collar as it gets, man. I mean, I mean, if I lost everything I owned, I'd be cool with sleeping in a tent side of the road. I don't care.
Yeah.
Bob and Tam, actually, I think they still have a house in Arizona, right?
Originally they live in Arizona.
Yeah.
No.
They're close over there to.
Yeah.
I don't remember where they're at, but
they're somewhere around. They're close. Hang on. They're not far from Las Vegas, I don't think. But they're in
Arizona. Yeah.
I think they're in Arizona.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Bob.
Yeah, I don't remember. They do a lot of traveling, I'm sure. December 18th.
Oh, happy belated birthday, Joe.
It was your birthday. Yeah. Well, I guess it is still. Yeah.
Yeah. Happy
Happy
belated.
18th. Happy 18th again.
Yeah. Oh, to be 18 again. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but it's skipping
A
boot
lot.
camp.
Huh?
Just as long as I can skip boot camp, start right after boot camp was over.
Hey, I tell you what, I was in basic training 2 weeks, 2 weeks to the day after I graduated high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
90 miles south of Vegas.
I tell you what, if I had known then what I know now, there's a lot of stupid stuff I probably wouldn't have done, and the other
Oh,
stuff I
sure.
would have probably done again.
Yeah. Yeah, it was so fun the first time, right?
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah, Bob and Tammy says 90 miles south of Vegas. Yeah. I lived in Kingman for 3.5, 4 years, I think it was. I moved down here to Sierra Vista, which is like 15 miles from the Mexican border. I'm close to
Oh,
Tombstone. I love Tombstone. That's what I was saying earlier. I think about a year and a half, I'm going to sell this house and just get some 4 or 5 acres out there closer to Tombstone, a couple horses or something.
yeah. Now Joe spent 14 years in so far.
So far,
As of
still there?
yeah, he hit 14 years on December 21st.
Cool. Yeah, 3/4 of the way there, man.
Yeah. Yeah, Bob and Tam said, "Yeah, airs. I hate this thing. Is that what I want to show? Yeah, and a lot in Sturgis is like their second home.
Seems like it.
Well, I think they're going to be spending almost 2 months there this year.
Yeah.
A lot of pre stuff they're going to be doing this year.
Yeah, I guess a couple friends that lived in around Tombstone went up there, and gosh, I think June. Haven't come back yet.
Yeah.
So I like South Dakota. It's pretty.
Well, Scott, we're close to the same age then. Well, about 3 years. I went in 1980, June 12th of 1980.
Damn, you're younger than me.
Yeah, I'll be 62 in May.
I'll be 64 in 14 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna be there from June through August 16th.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I'm going to take some time off next year. I was thinking about just taking a whole month off. And where I am in Arizona, just running out to the Pacific Coast Highway
Yeah,
and running out to Northern California and cutting across and maybe hit Sturgis.
yeah.
And then maybe a couple of months off and then maybe go out and hit Bike Blues and Barbecue or something. I don't know. Come back a little bit.
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah. Now I went to Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue this year, and I'll probably end up going back. Actually, my girlfriend's kind of encouraging me to go back. So
Joe was a jet mechanic. I was I was a helicopter mechanic.
yeah, I was in the Army. I was a air conditioning refrigeration technician, and got out, and I couldn't find a job in it.
Oh man.
So I flipped burgers, and then I went into I worked for a Ford dealership and parts department, and then I went into over the road truck parts, working for. Well, I actually I worked for his dad and uncle, but actually the other guy that same age I am, he's now a U.S. congressman. But so yeah, he's really into interior, roads and stuff like that because he knows the truck driving scene because his family's done it ever since his grandfather started it back in the 30s.
Yeah, Bob and Tam, love the PCL. The PCH is really cool. I've hit a lot of it up around the Oregon coast,
Yeah.
which is really beautiful, man. A lot of the places, I mean, it just depends on where you go. Well, I've hit some of it in California too.
Well,
You
see,
get up into
yeah.
Oregon. I love those little rock formations sticking up right off the beach.
Oh, yeah.
Those are
Well, see,
cool.
that's where my permanent party was. It was at Fort Ord, and which is about 90 miles south of San Francisco. And I'd be going to Big Sur, and Monterey was just outside the gate
Right.
there at uh, Fort Ord. And what was fun about that, we had the big golf courses and stuff there, and they'd come on base and ask for volunteers to be caddies. And so I caddied for a couple celebrities, and it was good,
Yeah.
fun. It got a day off work.
Right.
Well, that's what I did. Like I said, even when I was in the Army, I went to school for air conditioning and refrigeration, and I got out to Fort Ord, and they stuck me in a parts room. Like, great,
That was a good time.
Oh, I know Offenbergs, Bob. In high school, you worked in parts for Ford at Offenberg, Lincoln Mercury. I know where Offenbergs is. Uh, in fact, the dealership I worked for used to do some horse trading with them. We'd meet halfway or part way in Nashville, Illinois, and we'd swap parts. I'd have to go up, get an engine block or something, and
Evil was the mechanic. Supply. So I love buddying up with the supply sergeants.
pardon.
You become good friends with a supply sergeant, and you don't do
Oh,
without.
oh yeah, yeah. Well, I tell you what, I was in when they had that big fiasco over the $400 hammers.
Right.
You
Oh,
know,
yeah. Yep. Yep.
yeah, they military needs to do some better shopping around for supplies. All these contracts and stuff they got.
Mm.
Hey
Bob,
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 I did the
go ahead, man. Sorry.
Hey Bob, I did the same thing. I made mine runs too with the parts truck up to all the black diamond mines around here. We had a lot of coal mines. But yeah, they'd beat up they'd beat up trucks, and we'd just take orange or pre-painted panels to them so they can replace their fenders and stuff and quarter panels and stuff on their pickup trucks. But no,
I got to ask Bob and Tam this since they know they travel a lot, know the PCH. I don't know if it's still there, but back when I was in the Navy stationed in San Diego back in 79 to 82, I can't remember exactly where it was. It was between San Diego and LA somewhere. And you had to walk down a cliff to get to it. Had a parking spot up there. It's called Black's Beach. I wonder if they ever heard of that.
I don't know.
He'll let me know in a minute if they have or not.
I don't know.
He drove a box truck. What he's saying, 15-foot enclosed, that'd be a box truck. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I drove a pickup truck with a camper on it. We had two guys that drove box trucks, and they made deliveries to different shops and stuff around. I mean, they had a big area. Now, me, I would do real quick runs. Like within the county, but they'd go across the state. They'd go up to Effingham and everything else from where we were at in Carbondale.
been through there a lot. I'm originally from Indiana, so I know pretty much a lot about Illinois too.
Yeah. Yeah. See, where I live is only 20 miles southwest of Carbondale.
Hmm.
I mean, I am right on the river. I could walk to the Mississippi River from my house.
Hmm. Wow, if that's the case, you've seen some water in your yard then over the years.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 94. That was bad. And then when was it? 2015 or 16?
Yeah.
January, around New Year's Day or so. Of then, they were asking us to bug out
Hmm.
because it had gotten right at to the top of the levee.
Hmm.
Oh, Dying Breed drives a tanker.
Hmm.
Milk or fuel?
Baffled or no?
Huh?
Baffled or not?
Yeah.
So they have well, depending on what you're hauling, you have a baffled where it's got the walls in the tank
Oh
where it
yeah.
slopes so
Yeah.
bad. Yeah, acids. Yeah,
He hauls acids. Yeah. That's one job I would not want to have.
that's probably non-baffled then.
Yeah.
Smoothbore. Yeah, yeah. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, I worked for a company one time, been many years ago. That yeah, they don't have baffles, right? Yeah. Um, during I worked nights, and I would take a box, a 53-foot van, and I'd go over to the warehouse, which was like 10 miles away. And
Yeah.
I get on the forklift and I load these bags of whatever the hell they were using. I don't remember what it was. Load them on the truck, take them over there where they process the chemicals, and they had rail cars coming through and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah, they weren't baffled with because when we emptied them, we'd have to get in there with a hose, put the respirator on, and hang inside the top hatch on the
Yeah.
tanker and just spray all that out. And
All
get it
right. Good
done.
night, Joe. I know we kind of got off the subject of motorcycles and we're talking about truck driving, but something I've never done and jobs we've had. But hey, thanks for hopping in. Greatly appreciate it.
See what happens when I get on here. That's why nobody likes me.
Yeah. I'm
Speaking of
trying to.
motorcycles, I just got a new Mustang seat on mine and new mirrors.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm trying
Rode,
to.
rode, rode it to Tombstone Day and had Mexican food. It was pretty good.
Yeah. I'm wanting to make somebody a moderator and I'm trying to figure out how to do it. I've never checked into that yet. I don't know. Uh,
It's XAM's trucking channel now. Look at all the comments.
all right.
I subscribe. Speaking of motorcycles, I subscribe to a guy out of Florida. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of him, Shovelhead Fedge. He's a
Yeah.
little
I've heard
older.
of him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's. I bought a few tickets for his 1200 Sportster he's giving away at the end of this month. So see how that goes. Oh, I can't. Man, he's old school.
Yeah, Joe, I got it figured out. Yeah, what it is, I just had to watch my live stream on my phone and was able to do it off of it. But thanks for your advice.
I just watched Evil Rick's video you did on. You were making the steaks
Yeah.
out of rebar.
Yeah. Yeah. Evil Rick's, believe it or not, he's got some interesting stuff that he does.
Yeah. Well, he's country boy. He can do just about anything.
Yeah. I mean, he's almost got him a little portable blacksmith shop.
Yeah, yeah. I like his place though, man. He's, I saw he was doing a video. I live in town now. I've lived in the country before, most of the time. But
uh,
I saw he's next to that lake, pond, whatever you want to call it, but lake. That's kind of cool. I'd be out there, man. I lived on a lake like that. There'd be a fishing pole in the water the whole time I was there.
yeah. Hey, Mike Williams, Dying Breed. I'll take and hit you up on Instagram later, and we'll figure out what it is. If we could do that, that'd be great. I'd greatly appreciate it. Now, North by Southwest says he's got tickets for that sporty that Showhead Jeff's giving away.
Yeah, I think it's a 2007 1200 low rider, sporty, whatever it is. Only got 3,500 miles on it.
Yeah.
I just had to fly to Florida and ride it back to Arizona. I had to take 2 weeks off.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fedge is a good guy.
Yeah, somebody's going to be getting $250,000 or a house here in a couple of days. If you watch Shade Tree Surgeons channel.
Yep.
The entries ended either last night or today. So it was the last you could enter. And I think they're doing the drawing New Year's Eve, maybe. I'm not sure when they're doing the drawing, but it's this week sometime. I'd definitely take the money. I would not want to live in Florida.
Yeah, no, probably not.
But if I did that, I'd get me a bike, and I might even take and donate some of it back to Forgotten Angels. But
sure,
definitely be enough to get me out of debt and get me a Harley. Now Stephen thinks it's the 31st. Yeah.
Yeah, the drawing, Fedge's drawing. He said 30th, 31st, probably 31st. I imagine.
Yeah. Another channel that would be big is writing. Oh, that must be electric bikes.
Yeah, I say they make electric bikes, right?
Oh man, I tell you.
Well, you saw where Harley's coming out with the CEO of Harley said they're coming out with a electric road glide next year.
Yeah, I think that's just rumor.
Well, if it's true, it won't go over any better than the other electric cars.
No. I watch. I follow Riding in the Ozarks.
Yeah,
Mike, and he's got insides, and he talked about up to date information from what's coming out of Harley and that, and he had heard the rumor too, and he checked into it, and he can't get any information that there is or is not.
Yeah, that'd be a big mistake, I think.
Oh, anyone to Adam Sandible's new? No, I haven't, Scott. But I've seen, like I said, I've seen things of it. He's got cabins and stuff, but I don't think there's any. There's no, as of right now, I don't think there's any tent camping there. But he's got an area that he's wanting to clear to make tent camping. But mainly, it's just RVs.
Yeah, so far that cabin. Yeah. And he moved I didn't know this till last night. Wait, today's Monday night for last, that he moved the Stubborn America rally to June.
Yeah, they moved it to June. And it's also the same time as the same weekend as something else, and I forgot what it was.
Paul Rock, maybe?
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. Busted Knuckles was talking about it night before
Yeah,
last. I
right.
think you
Yeah.
were on there.
No, I missed it. I couldn't
No, you
find it
missed it.
for some reason.
Yeah,
I was on Droops last night for a while.
yeah. Well, I think we brought it up again then too.
Yeah, as long as Droop can stay connected, I mean, I was on there.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Because he was on the last part of Droop's live last night,
Okay, yeah.
and yeah, it's the same weekend. But like I said, not everybody's going to make it to everything, and there's some that's
Yeah.
closest for people to be one place or another. It just depends on where the certain person wants to go, and I don't fault anybody for not being in a certain place. If there's something else around them that they're going to, hey, you know, uh, that's like a lot of people where they live. They're proud of that region, you know, and I don't fault anybody that they can't come to Hog Rock or Little Sturgis, because Little Sturgis is just right across the river from where Hog Rock's at.
Yeah.
But it's only 90 miles for me. But you take somebody else, they got something going on like VAM or something else that might be, I don't know if this dates or if it's around a certain time or not. But I don't fault anybody else for doing something in their area either.
Right.
Instead of so
Well, we've got a piece of Flagstaff a little bit. I can't remember the name of the bird, but it's there's a run they have every year called Two Broke for Sturgis. It's a pretty
yeah,
nice little rally.
yeah, yeah. I've heard of it.
Yeah. They have one in Cottonwood, Arizona, which is gorgeous, man. I went there like 3 years ago, three,
Yeah.
4 years ago. Cottonwood saw 38 special, and man, that was a great show. It was pretty cool.
Oh, Wagonator said they're staying at Adam's new place in during spring fling.
Really cool.
Yeah. And the website said they do have tent camping. Okay. I'm gonna say,
I will be going to Moyers, the campground in Moyers, this coming year. I will be.
yeah,
I've been threatening to do it for a couple of years now. I'm just going to take time off and do it.
yeah,
And if I'm doing that, if I'm going to Moyers, well, see, that's the same weekend as Hog Rock. I can't make both.
yeah. It is. That's what we're saying.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the second weekend in June.
yeah. Well, maybe I'll just go out there and because I'm a veteran and just hang out at his place for a while. Maybe help him do some work around the property, and then on the way back to Arizona, hit Sturgis in August. I'd have to take a couple of months off, but well.
Yeah. Now, what I do like about Adam's new place is it's close to downtown Eureka Springs. I mean, it's right there.
Yeah, that's a cool place, man.
Yeah. Bob and Tam says they got 10 to 15 RV sites. And then they got like a clubhouse area to where
Yeah,
it's got like
that
outdoor
is new one.
cooking and stuff. Pardon?
That is new one.
Yeah. Recycled Hooligan. Welcome. You caught me this time. I know you said you missed me last time I went live a couple weeks ago. But glad to have you on here. Yeah. I'll tell you what, Adam is one of the hardest working men right now
Oh yeah.
as far as stuff. Because,
Yeah,
because he's also involved with Flathead campgrounds during Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue and Spring Fling, to where they've got that camping there. Now, I don't know if I will be tent camping, though, at Flathead. Last year, it rained, but the ground was so full of ants. It was pitiful. I mean, the first night it rained and I stayed in somebody's RV. But the second night I stayed there, and man, I was just swatting ants all over the place.
That's a good question, Scott.
Let's see. Is Adam doing the vets stay free thing? You know what? I don't know. I don't know. That is a good question, though. You might
I
want to hit.
would I would imagine he would with tent camping, but probably not. Well, I
Yeah,
don't know,
because
man, because he bought it and it was already established. So his
yeah,
lawyer, when he set up, disabled veterans with the ramps and all that stuff. So
right.
the one he bought is already established. So that'd be a good question for him.
Well, Tiger
Ask him.
Woods said yes, he is.
Oh, is he? Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'd give him money anyway, but you know,
Oh yeah.
that's cool. That's cool.
Cool.
He's a great dude, man. He's a great dude. I met him in 2015 and at the airport in Springfield, Missouri, when they did the honor flight. They
Yeah.
flew like World War or Vietnam veterans overseas to Vietnam or whatever, and flew them back, and he was there, showed
Yeah.
up with school and all that.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah. See,
he's a
I
good
I
dude.
I got to meet him at Flathead Rally Point. Of course, when I met him, I also got to meet Shade Tree Surgeon, Jess from Her Two Wheels, uh, Vanessa from She Rides Moto. I mean, I got to meet the Wagonators on here tonight.
I'm not sure where that name originated, but it's a cool name, Wagonator.
Wagonator. Well, it's a play on their actual last name.
Oh,
So
I already know what that is, and I'm not going to say.
yeah.
But and I saw Adam at Sturgis in 21, 2 years ago.
Oh yeah.
I think, and I'll tell you what, Ashley, his new wife, love her
Yeah.
to death. And I was sitting in front of the store because there's at the Buffalo Chip, there's that little restaurant cafe they have, right? And I'm sitting in front of the little general store they have there. And I'm just sitting there minding my own business. It's lunchtime, I guess, and I wasn't doing anything, just sitting around watching people. And I saw him walk by. And I stood up and I'm like, Adam. Ashley turned around like
Yeah.
that look. And I thought about it later. I was like, we're going to breakfast. Leave us alone. Like, oh,
Hello, Mikey. Welcome.
I imagine she gets tired of that limelight stuff all the time.
Yeah. Here's a great guy. I haven't gotten a chance to meet him yet, but I'm wanting to. Great guy. Good personality.
Who, Mikey?
Yeah.
There's Salty Badger. I think he's going to collaborate with Chris Venus.
Oh, I'll tell you what. I met Chris Venus too. He's something else. He was at Middle at the Tennessee meetup, and he to look at him on camera, he's not as tall as I thought he would be, but he's got girth. Still a big guy.
Who's that?
Chris Venus.
Oh, Chris Venus. Well, I know. Drew talks about with Busted Knuckle, I think it is, about how short they are, but they're like 5'8" and 5'9". I mean, that's not real short, really.
No, I mean they are both shorter than what I am, and I always thought I was short, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like 5'11" and 5'9". I'm not shorter than I am.
well, that's what I am. It's 5'9.5", something like that.
Yeah.
Not much. Of course, what's funny is last time I got married, my wife she went down the aisle barefoot because she's 6 foot.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what got me is she stopped wearing heels after that. Like, oh, that's part of why I'm married, because I like the shape of her legs and heels. And
Gotcha. Yeah. Sonny and Cher of Illinois.
Yeah.
Chris is a good ice cream getter. I'm not sure. I don't know what that means, but okay. Inside joke.
Dang, breeds in Georgia. I knew that.
Yeah.
I've sent him stickers. Duh.
I've talked to a lot of people for a long time on here that I haven't met, but that's going to be cool. I think next year I'm going to take a couple months off, maybe here or there, and just hit some of the places I know everybody's going to be just to meet them.
Right. Well, see, that's what I liked about the Tennessee meetup. Even though I'm in Southern Illinois, and it took me 5 hours to get there, 4 hours, because I had to drive through Nashville traffic.
Mm-hmm.
But just meeting everybody that I met there.
Mm-hmm. Well, that'd be 2 days for me, easy. 2 big days.
Yeah.
It was for me in Kingman, which is just it's close to. I'm not farther away from Sturgis. I'm just kind of at an angle south. It might be 20 miles farther, 30 miles farther. But it's probably 1,280 miles from where I'm at to Sturgis. Tennessee is probably more like 1,300, probably.
Yeah.
1,350, maybe. I don't know. But hey, it's worth it.
Yeah. Well, now this next year they're holding it in West Virginia. Dallas is still going to host it, but they're going to do it in West Virginia.
I love West Virginia. It's a beautiful state, man. Cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I've done told myself I've worked so hard, man, to get all the stuff I have. But all this stuff, I come home to all this stuff, and then I sit and look at my stuff.
Yeah.
You know, love my motorcycle, but I mean, I've told myself next year I'm taking time off. You know, I've got a little savings built up. I'm going to take at least a couple months off. Might not be 2 months in a row, but a month here and then maybe another month to find out where the runs are, you know, where everybody's going to be, and just meet some people. Alabama, yeah. I just came back from Winchester.
Alabama and Atlanta, Georgia has some good riding and some bed and breakfast places if you're all interested. You know,
yeah, man.
Hey, nothing wrong with promote your local areas.
Love Southern cooking, man.
Pardon?
Southern cooking. I love Southern cooking.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, Dallas sent out a thing last week, I think 2 weeks ago, maybe, about how Southern are you, and had a list of like a bunch of foods, like 60. But anyhow, I was way over half of them that I've eaten, you know, of the scale that he had. You know, it's like 1 through 5, you're still a Yankee and this and that. You know, and then I told him, I said, you forgot rattlesnake.
Right.
Rattlesnake's good fried up.
It is.
Deep fried rattlesnake, yeah. Frogzilla, welcome, bud.
Yeah, when I was stationed in San Diego, when I was back in the military, we got a couple of rattlesnakes when we went out to Black Springs, California, I guess it was, out there in the desert. Used to go camping.
Right.
Put the rattlers up. It's pretty good. Tastes like chicken. Time breed media. Yeah, are you green about the rattlesnake?
Huh?
He's showing the green. Oh, let's see.
Yeah. Oh no, that's a frog. That's Frogzilla. What's up, Frog?
See. Oh, gotcha. Okay. No, rattlesnake's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Hey, I'm going to throw this link back out there again if somebody else wants to hop on. But like I said, I was bored. Nothing. Wasn't no videos that I watched all of what was on there and looked at the clock. I said, well, it's just a little after 7. I'll set it for 7:30. Put out a little thing on Instagram and see who hop on. And
well, same way. I rode out there and had Mexican food, and Tombstone came on.
Pardon?
So I was looking at YouTube channels on my TV. And I saw you pop up there, and I thought, well, that's cool. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I might every couple of weeks or so pop on and do a live. I don't want to do a scheduled live and then I have to come up with something a topic or something. But
yeah, I need to promote my channel more because I get on lives and after about 35 minutes of listening to crickets, I just get off.
Yeah. Well, to promote this channel, this guy is Dave's here, man.
Yeah, I need to make some more videos, but it's so busy.
Yeah, I do it. Well, I do a lot of promoting through Instagram for YouTube, So, talking about local rallies, let's see. I would personally invite you to the. Yes, I'm planning on going to that this year. I realized it's only maybe 2 hours from me, if that.
See you, Bob and Tam.
Okay, yeah, later, Bob and Tam. Enjoy that warm weather. Yeah. Talking about local rallies, they want to invite me to the Mid America Freedom Rally in Buckhorn, Missouri on Memorial Weekend. Yeah. That's one that Mike from Riding in the Ozarks puts on. But yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun from everything I've heard about it. Oh. Well, yeah, Rick, we can meet at Chester and ride on over together.
I guess I think me and Rick, I was on a live a while back, and Rick was on there. We were talking about the Baggers and Brews thing coming up in New Jersey.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be a good time, but I think me and Rick agree that I'm not riding to New Jersey on my motorcycle, man.
No, that's kind of far.
Yeah, sorry.
I mean, I like what they're doing and everything, and I might, send a couple bucks their way or something, but
right.
I can't ride it.
No,
I'm too old for that.
it's not the distance; it's the area. I'm not going up there.
Yeah,
It's too congested up there in the Northeast, man.
Well, I tell you what, that's what tickles me about Tweedle. He said he's not allowed north of the Mason-Dixon line.
Right. I would love to go. I mean, if I did go, and they could make fun of me all they wanted to, but I would trailer my bike going to New Jersey because I know how they drive up there.
Yeah,
I go with big truck everywhere, man. New Jersey, they're
right.
local drivers in Jersey, man.
Yeah,
I would get close and take my bike off a trailer and ride around and follow them.
right.
But,
Well, now if I go back to Eureka Springs, I'm going to have some PTSD from that. And just because that's where I blew a tire last year on my way back from there.
ooh,
And
on the bike, front or back?
Back. Yeah. About 60 mile an hour and it goes flat. Like, whoa.
It's kind of squirrely, huh?
Yeah. How I kept it up, I have no idea.
No doubt.
Well, yeah, I do. Yeah.
Right.
It was him, not me.
You did something right.
I did something right. Oh, Lady Wagonator's got on herself. That's what I think is funny. It's like Kelp Fire and Fat Glide. They'll be on there separately, but yet they're married. They're right in the same room.
Right.
But they'll be commenting separately. But I tell you what, I like when a husband and wife though can do stuff together like that, and have a common interest in hobby, whether it's motorcycle riding or YouTube or whatever, This guy said he's had his share of flats, yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I remember you saying something about that, Hooligan. You still hadn't gotten that fixed yet? The belt broke on his front tire. Wow. Okay.
I just didn't think I can honestly say I don't remember ever having a flat tire on a bike since started riding in early 70s. I can't remember ever having a tire go flat on me. I did take out a deer. I took out about a 200-pound doe with my knee running 65 mile an hour in Missouri one time.
Oh, what
Yeah.
were you on or riding or in?
I was in a Heritage Sawtail and I had my girlfriend on the back.
Oh, wow.
And there was a lot of sales going on in Springfield. I said, yeah, but this was like September, October ish, late
Right.
September, I think. And that's the
Right.
deer start running pretty good, man, out in the country, And we lived 15, 20 miles from Springfield, Missouri. And I said,
Right.
yes, but I want to be home before dark because the deer are going to start running. And she got dragging her feet and everything. Then it got dark. We got on 65. I cranked up about 65 mile an hour, which was the speed limit. And I
Right.
come out of the middle lane. There was a car here. And I don't know if my mirror hit it or what it was, but all of a sudden I see that car slow down really quick. I'm like, what the hell's going on? I looked over, I looked back, and I caught that deer right below
Oh.
my knee on the neck.
Mm.
Missed the bike completely. But I
Yeah.
remember hearing it. I heard that neck snap
Yeah.
when it hit me at 65 mile an hour. And of course, the body of the deer was outside, and it caught her. I had my passenger floorboards, passenger
Uh-huh.
boards, but her toe was sticking over the edge of it a little bit. And that deer caught her toe, jammed her
Oh.
toe real good. And I mean, it was like somebody took a 4x4 and just smacked me in the shin, man. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
crap. I dropped that deer, of course. I mean, it died instantly. There was a cop behind me about maybe a eighth of a mile back. His
Yeah.
lights saw it happen. It was just getting dark. He saw it happen. He had his lights. And everybody went around him. He drug that deer off the highway. And I pulled over. And I mean, pulled over and I put my left leg down. And it hurt so bad. It was numb. I mean, it was just one of those
Right.
numb things. Just numb the whole leg. Like, she's on my foot. Check my foot. I'm like, oh, hold on now. I got to make sure I can stand up. My leg ain't broke,
Yeah.
And I kind of slowly put pressure on it. It was okay. It didn't break it. And of course,
Yeah.
then we head home. But I'm just glad it didn't. It wasn't a little bit quicker. And I caught it with the front of the bike. We went down.
Yeah. We've usually got hunters chasing them out of the woods here. Coyotes.
Yeah, bald tires. Yeah.
Okay. I'm hearing it. Ticking. You got something ticking?
Who?
You.
Nope.
Oh. I hear a ticking sound.
Don't what? That's my pacemaker.
No. It's like a da 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 da.
Well, let me mute myself real quick and see if that takes care of it, because I don't hear it on this one.
Okay, I don't hear it now.
How about now?
Don't hear it now. It's like there's it was like something was vibrating, like did it.
No.
Okay.
Might be my furnace running in the background. Who knows? This mic picks up pretty good sometimes. Turn that down a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, that was my table rattling right there.
Ouch.
Yeah, no kidding.
I had a car fall off a car once and hit me in the shin.
Yeah, that's ouch.
Well, I had what I hate is riding behind a pickup truck or boat and something fly out of the back of them, like pool noodles or something like that. Not fun. But I had one time I was riding at night on my way to work. Oh golly, this was 10 years ago or more. Well, it was 2007. Yeah, 2007. I think. Anyhow, in the middle of the road, you've seen this. It's duct work, but it's it's round and it's got like insulation inside it, expandable ducts for like duct work under trailers and stuff. It was laying in the road, and I saw it, and I did not have time to react. I just stood up and like had to go through it. And just if it had been something hard, I'd been cooked. Oh yeah.
I like those. I like those videos. You see these guys on these crotch rockets zipping
Oh
through the
yeah.
mountains, and the deer just jump right over.
Yeah. Had a truck in front of me lose a sheet of plywood. Oh man. Imagine it was. Ouch. I've been behind grain trucks that have done that. Little pellets of corn. Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rick, that's what it sounds like. Something's clicking off and on. Just I don't hear it now. But it's just like say if you had like a laptop and you had a glass behind it and maybe there's something vibrate, that's what it sounded like.
Hmm.
I don't, like I said, I don't hear it now. So
I don't hear here. You're talking about flat tires, all this stuff you've been talking about. Actually, it just popped into my head one time. I was driving a dump truck, and I'm in kind of town a little bit, busy street, and I'm going to this place to dump some dirt or whatever it was. I don't remember. But I turned the corner, and there was this guy on this scooter. I mean, like a little 75cc, whatever it was, scooter, sitting at the light right there. And I turned the corner, and right when I got next to him, I blew a tire on that side. It's like, pow! Damn near knocked him off the scooter. I'm like, holy cow.
yeah. Yeah, I would hate that too.
Yeah, stuff flies over.
Because, I mean, shrapnel, you don't know what's tied down, what's not, what's going to fly off there. Yeah. Anytime I'm behind somebody like that, as soon as I can get around them, I get around them. I mean, you don't know if a piece of tin's going to come flying off there and decapitate you. That'd be a hell of a way to go.
Do you wear and I've seen everybody's videos, but my memory is terrible. Do you wear a full face helmet when you ride?
Oh, I wear 3/4 face shield.
Yeah, that helps a lot with flying debris.
Yeah, but it don't help anything here,
Well, yeah. When it gets cooler out like it is now, I'll wear my full face a lot.
Yeah.
Wet manure. Who follows a wet manure truck? Come on.
Oh. That reminds me of the movie Back to the Future.
I think I'd be passing them. That's crazy. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying about the guy on a scooter, man. You blow a big truck tire next to somebody if you're on a motorcycle, it'll move you around. It'll move you, yeah. On top of making you piss your pants, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, that's the bad thing. I mean, I know they're still legal in Illinois. That's what gets me is when the retread caps come off.
Yeah, I hate that. Yeah, we run recaps too. On trailer, we don't run them on steers.
Yeah. See, up here in Illinois, up until the 80s, I think, you used to be able to get recapped car tires and pickup truck tires.
Really?
Can't do it anymore. They're illegal. But yet semis still have them.
Oh yeah, just not on steer tires. Anywhere else you can, yeah. I don't
Yeah.
believe I've ever seen recaps for a car or a pickup truck.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I
In the
mean,
'60s, and '70s, my dad got them. That's all he could afford was recaps.
right. Yeah, those it's like salty batter sound, man. When those, well, you guys know. I don't have to explain it. When they blow, man. It's like if you're right next to it, it's like a bomb went off right next to you.
Yeah.
Feathers flying, yeah.
That's
Uh,
funny.
yep. Yeah. I hate recaps.
Yeah. Hey Rick, do you know when they stopped doing that for cars and trucks, pickup trucks? Because I know they used to take, recap them all, and you could take them to a local tire place, and they would recap them for you there. But I know, like I said, nobody does it anymore.
I have not seen it. Yeah. Yeah, semi truck tire. I run 110 pounds in my semi truck tires. 110 pounds. That's a lot. 110 pounds escapes within a split second.
Oh wow,
It's
yeah,
a bang. It's a
that's a lot
bang.
of air.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't have them on cars anymore. You can't run them on steer tires on
Yeah,
big trucks.
yeah. I know you can't have them on cars anymore, but I know back in the '60s and '70s they used to.
Yeah.
But like I said, I think it may have been the late '70s, even mid to late '70s, that they stopped doing it on cars and pickup trucks. But yeah, going down the road, a 2 lane, you still a lot of times you get, we call them road gators.
Yeah. Gators. Right.
Yeah. Oh, I haven't lost too many. Actually, I've gained off and on. Cool.
Well, you'll be
So
celebrity status.
I'm not boring. I'm not boring everybody to death, I guess. Oh, yeah, Recycle Hooligan says they still run recaps in Alabama.
Well,
Yeah,
Alabama does a lot of things that they don't do anywhere else.
yeah, yeah. Well, I told my girlfriend one time that if I ever decide to move out of Illinois, which way it's going, I might think more and more about it. But my brother, I got one brother that just retired, and he moved down to Florida. I said, "Ain't no way I could afford to live in Florida." I said, "Alabama, I might, even Mississippi, if I want to ride year round." But
Yeah.
oh, well, hey, how you doing, Joe? Well, I tell you what, you probably wouldn't have been much of a notification because I only posted it 15 minutes before I came on. But I've only been on a half hour. No, came on at 7:30. Hour and a half. Wow, we're having fun.
Must be.
No,
That's kind of the way I did it. Here's an idea. Let's go on.
look away. Yeah. Well, my clock's right there, so of course I could. I could have looked at the clock on the screen, but I could hardly see it. I got a big old clock on the wall here, so. No, I got, for those who just popped on here within the past half hour or so, I just got bored and nothing else on YouTube, and I just wanted to see what else was on here, and nothing was on, so I figured I'd pop on and do a live and see who showed up.
Hey, 14's here, man. That's 13 more than I get.
Yeah.
Stay on.
Road Reality's back. Welcome back, bud. Oh. Had recorded intro and outro to another video. You're always recording. Oh, I'll tell you what, though, the video you put out today, John, was nice. Beautiful colors, fall colors. The bad thing about Maryland is the proximity to Washington, D.C. There's where I feel sorry for you. But still, it's beautiful, beautiful state, though.
Yep.
Maryland is out in the country area.
All that up there in Massachusetts and all of it. Good fishing.
Yeah. And you're not even enhancing any of the colors, are you? Doing any color grading to enhance them? Oh. Oh.
I'll be right
Anybody
back.
else? Huh?
I said I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you're not color grading anymore. Yeah. I'm gonna say that was nice because you had some nice colors there in those leaves. Just a few tweaks for shadows and stuff. Yeah. And I like some of the effects you put in, like when somebody cuts you off and that, and you get a little angry, you kind of redden your face with colors. I think that's a neat touch. How you do that? Nature's calling you. It tends to do that, Scott. And he's older than I am, so you know how us old men get. Oh, right there it says how he's watching. I didn't see that earlier. I'm going to take and put this up one more time. Yeah, that was a good video, wasn't it, Tiger? Okay, I put the link back up there again. Oh, there he is.
What's up, buddy?
Huh?
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Okay. Just like I said, I just got bored and I'm home alone. And,
Well, I put everybody to bed about 9, so yeah. I had to record this intro and outro, and I'm currently looking down. I've got my camera is downloading footage, so we're gonna. Oh, I guess it's done already. All right, even better. I can turn it off now and let it charge.
Yeah. Ray's Moto Life. Welcome.
Hey, Ray, what's up, buddy?
He says Merry Christmas to everyone.
It was a good day.
Yeah.
I don't think Behind Rudy's Fairing is joking. They're not wearing any clothes. I didn't peg them for a nudist.
Yeah. Well, he said he was kidding, so you never know.
This is
now. If it was Droop, I would take him at his word.
Oh yeah, Droop's definitely half naked. Scott, I am in a bunker. This is my porch. This is on the back of my house. It's glassed in.
Salty Badger, that's a great question. You know your drums. It is a Pearl knockoff. You're close. It plays like a Pearl though. The drum set I have back here. I don't have it set up. I had it in this room. It's too small, and I just moved it. But yeah, I think I paid, $50 for this drum kit, and I bought a new pedal and a couple of new cymbals for it, and tuned everything up real good. Played with a couple bands in it actually. About
Yeah, behind Rudy Swearing, I have met. He Keltfire's still blaming him for her getting drunk and having to crawl across the floor, but oh well.
So like I was saying in the side chat, you thought the colors in today's video were good? Just you wait. We're going to hit peak color here soon in the videos.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was looking at some footage, last night while I was watching Die Hard. And the colors just, they absolutely pop in this video that I'm working on. Yeah. But there's no talking in it, so I have to do something different with it.
Right.
It's going to be interesting. But I recorded the footage. It was a nice cruising ride, so I figured I'd look at it later. And now it's later, so I looked at it and I was just like, man, we've got light green, dark green, oranges all over the place, red, purple. You got the whole rainbow in there, and it just looks absolutely stunning.
Yeah. That's what I like, is when you get the oranges and yellows and reds. We got a bluff just half mile from my house.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah. And it's the fall, just driving into town, because the highway comes by the bluff, but then you got to turn at the bluff to come into the valley where I live. And it's just beautiful.
That's awesome. And yes, Scott, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Happens at a Christmas party. Nakatomi Plaza, never forget.
Yeah.
What you smoke there, brother?
It's a Diesel uncut. Yeah, first cigar of the day, finally.
Yeah.
Well, Christmas starts early when you got little kids. And they want to do like kid stuff and open presents and all that and horse around and mess around and find out and piss you off and everything else. So then we take them to grandma's and let them play with Nerf guns and run around outside all day.
There you go.
Yeah, a lot of sugar. Then they send them home.
So how many trucks of coal did you get, John?
3.
3 trunks of coal.
Yeah. 3 trunks of coal this year. It was a banner year for me.
Yeah.
Rick, I'm sorry they turned brown and fell off. I basically rode a whole bunch in the fall just to try and catch the fall colors at their peak this year. Yeah. It was not easy. It was a very fast fall.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I live about 50 miles south of Rick, and the colors down here stayed on for a while. Yeah. I don't know if maybe we had more moisture or what.
I know we had a lot of wind. We had a lot of wind that blew the leaves right out of the trees. It was like they were there one day in green, and a week later they were all red, and then a week after that they were all gone. Yeah, the EPA banned coal. Yeah, good luck with that.
Hey, I have at least 1 or 2 coal trains passes my house every day. And those things are long and slow.
Yes, they are. Placencia. 151. Very cool.
Yes. You got that today. There's a little smoke shop in Tombstone. And half the time I go there, I'll just pick something different. This is pretty good. Placencias are good.
Yeah, those are good. And you V-cut it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see the V-cut. Very nice.
Yeah. Well, the smoke shop has a little machine there. It's got every cut you can imagine. And if you buy it, they say you want to smoke it now. They'll open it for you and pull the wrapper down and hand it to you. And you just stick it in there, pull a little lever. It cuts it, and you walk out the door. They hand you a book of matches. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Very cool. I hold my semi-automatic matches right here and a cutter here, and I keep them handy.
Yeah.
Oh,
what's going on?
This one, I used to smoke cigars all the time and haven't for many years, and I started doing it again like a year ago. These are really good. The Sisters, Sweet Jane, you've had those. Have you had that one yet? No? Okay.
Sorry, I didn't catch all that.
No, the other ones I like. The sisters. There's 3 sisters. The Sweet Jane and the sister cigars. I can't. Yeah, the Sweet Jane's really good. It's a little sweet if you like sweet, but
Haven't heard of them.
no.
I don't go to a cigar shop. I order all my stuff online.
Oh.
Then I come online and smoke them. See, I'm online smoking my cigar.
Full circle.
Well, it's a holdover from back in the day. I both hung out at a cigar shop and worked there part-time. And the owner's motto was, if you bought a cigar online, smoke it online. You want to smoke in our lounges, buy a cigar here.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. So I would smoke what I bought there, and smoke what I bought online.
Ah.
Well, if you remember, order a Sweet Jane. See how you like that.
Okay.
That's really good. Yeah.
Sweet Jane, I'll take a note.
Yep.
Well, you know what? You could have told the guy, say, hey, I'm promoting your cigars while I'm online.
Yeah, right. Doesn't exactly work that way. The owners were very interesting. When I worked there, they had, at the one shop that we had our Christmas party at that year, they had a special humidor inside the walk-in humidor. I mean, the walk-in humidor was, I would say it was like 400, 500 square feet. It was pretty good size, right?
Yeah.
And they had a tabletop humidor with a lock on it. And if you wanted one of the special cigars that were 40, 50 bucks out of there, you had to go get the person who was working and say, hey, I want to get one of the special cigars. They'd go in there and unlock it. They'd get out the cigar you asked for. They'd gingerly carry it on a pillow up to the front and ring it up, and then toss it in a bag and hand it to you. There was actually no pillow. But we had our office Christmas party, and the owners gave us each 3 tickets. And as you went to smoke another cigar, you turn in one of the tickets. Well, shoot, I knew the first cigar I picked was going to last the whole length of the party. So all I did was I took the 3 tickets and I turned them all in at once, and I had a little shirt pocket and I put them in there. But the first cigar I picked was, I went to the one owner who was pretty cool because it was 2 brothers. Right. I said, hey, is the special humidor unlocked for tonight? And he goes, you know what? It is. And I saw his brother, all the color drained out of his face. Like, these guys, there's 20 guys in here, and if they all pick them, that's like, $1,000 worth of cigars or something.
Yeah.
So he was, he could squeeze 2 nickels out of a dime. And his brother opened that humidor, and me and my buddy, we each got one of these big fat $45 cigars and put 2 $25 cigars in our pockets for later, and we smoked those things. And it was a Xeno Platinum Scepter series or Crown series, whatever the expensive one was, and it was about this long, so it was about 6 or 7 inches long, tapered to a fine point at each end. And I literally cut off from the head just enough to get a little bit of draw to where it would open up and I could smoke the whole thing, and it burned for like 4 hours. I smoked it as slow as I could, just enjoying the flavor of this stogie, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, when you can walk in the humidor. My humidor is not quite that big. My humidor is only 5 by 3 by 2 feet.
Yeah.
It's a small one. Oh, Scott, you talk about people picking up cigarette butts. There was a homeless guy that wandered the street around one of the cigar shops I used to frequent. And if you left a cigar sitting outside in an ashtray and went inside to use the bathroom, if nobody else was there to watch it, dude was going to come by and swipe it. And he had a duffel bag full of cigar butts and cigarette butts. And he would just toss them in there, lit or not, and then smoke them later, I guess.
Oh, man. I'll tell you what, this is a good evening. I'm having fun.
Yeah, you got more people watching than I normally do.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
If you got 2, you got more than I got.
I get 1 at a time. They watch my videos. They don't watch the live so much.
Right.
I had somebody comment recently.
Have you done lives?
Watching, huh?
Have you done lives?
Yeah, I've done a few.
Oh, okay. I've never seen.
Ray, his name was not Swiper, but he did circles. He wasn't quite all there mentally, So he would walk along, he'd take 2 steps and then spin 360 degrees, take 2 steps, spin 360. It was a show, man. That whole block was in Bethesda, Maryland, which is a really rich area. And the cast of characters in there ranged from homeless to multi-billionaires. And it was just hilarious to see all the different characters that came through there.
I've been to Bethesda.
Yeah, I don't go there anymore.
Yeah. Well, see, I was stationed at Fort Belvoir, Virginia.
Ah, yes.
And just right outside 14 miles from DC.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Maryland and all that's right in that area, general area. That's that's where I took my AIT.
Nice.
Advanced individual training. Yeah.
Yep. I've had a number of friends that were stationed on Belvoir.
Yeah. Oh. No.
But yes, I have done some lives. I got a comment the other day that said my lives were like watching 3 guys hang out and just have a conversation. I was like, good. I'm doing it right. I'm doing it like XAN does it.
Oh, hey. Quasimodo.
Hey, Quasimodo. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
It's already like New Year's down under, isn't it?
Well, it's the day after Christmas anyway.
Might as well be New Year's then.
Yeah.
I think everybody for the next week goes, oh, you want me to do X, Y, and Z, huh? That sounds like a 2024 problem.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, it's funny watching their video that they put out just a couple of days before Christmas. They had like these koala heads on, but yet they were on the bike in shorts and stuff. I think, oh, it must be nice. But see, it's their summer there.
Oh, yeah. Whereabouts are you, Dave?
If you draw a straight line, I am 15 miles north of the Mexican border in southeast Arizona.
Ooh, how's the weather down there?
Pretty much the same as everywhere. It's kind of weird this year. It was only like 58 degrees today, and it gets down in the 30s at nighttime right about now.
So very similar to here, except drier.
A lot drier, yes. We had a day of rain a couple of days ago. It rained all day, and that was kind of unusual. We had a couple inches of rain, but most of the year, yeah, it's windy and dry.
We need the rain. Send it our way.
Oh, you have it.
Yeah, we had a lot of rain overnight ourselves.
Yes.
We had a tiny bit, but it wasn't enough to get rid of the salt that's still on the roads.
Yeah.
Well, that's one thing you won't see down here in southern Arizona is salt trucks. We don't.
Motor ramblings. Welcome. I didn't even know you were here.
Yeah, I was just messaging with Patrick.
Yeah. Oh.
But yeah, I mean, I'm gone most of the time working, driving truck, but when I'm home, I ride, and every day. I rode the last 4 days.
Dude, I haven't ridden in weeks. I won't take the bike out in the salt anymore. I'm just like, no.
Rode to Tombstone, Arizona, and went to my favorite biker bar and had Mexican food. Free Mexican food. Guy puts it on every year at Christmas just as a spread, man. It's awesome. Good shit.
Yeah, Cazo, I was wondering how you were seeing out of those things, because the looked like the nose part was like where you would see out of. But they were cute.
Oh, yeah. I've got that video queued up. I haven't watched it yet. I'm behind on my videos.
Yeah. Well, you're a family man, so.
Am I, though? How hard is it? How hard is it to yell at your kids?
It's real hard when they yell back. You don't want to hear it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the ticket. I want to be on the bike, so I don't hear it.
All right.
Yeah. I don't need the kids screwing up my program.
Yeah.
They were nuts today. Oh my God.
How early?
What are they? 6 and 8, 5 and 7, somewhere in there. I'd have to look it up.
That's about all you know what their names are?
Yeah, Road Reality Junior and Road Reality the Third.
Free Mexican food does sound good.
But it depends on if, Montezuma's Revenge comes with it.
That's true too.
Scott, the town you're thinking of, it's west of Kingman, Kingman, which I lived in for like 3.5, 4 years. Kingman, if you go out 40 west, I can't remember where you cut through. It's called the Rattlesnake is the road. It's got like 200 and some curves, and it's in the cliffs. And if you're afraid of heights, don't ride it. It's got little first gear turns in it and stuff like that. But the town's name is Oatman, Arizona. On the way there, they have wild burros that hang out in town because the locals feed them, and they name them. They know when they have babies. They just take care of the burros. They're wild burros. They head up in the mountains and hibernate and stuff. It's pretty cool. The story behind Oatman is some of the settlers came in and I can't remember her name. One of the Oatman girls they captured. Back then the Indians, so with the white slave girls, they would tattoo stripes on their chin, and they held her captive for a while. They got her back alive, but yeah, it's a cool town, man. I love the old West out here, man. Arizona's cool. I mean,
yeah. Well, you don't have humidity out there either.
No, I mean, I freaked first when I first lived here. When I moved to Kingman, I freaked out because I went to a bank, and there was a couple of guys carrying sidearms in the bank, just doing their business. Like,
yeah.
Really? You can carry your gun in a bank? Cool. So I started doing it. You just can't carry them in schools. Is the only thing. But yeah, that's Wild Wild West, man. I mean, everything flies here. Yeah, I love it. The rest
It's a nice piano you got back there, by the way.
What's that?
It's a nice piano you got back there, by the way.
Oh.
You now noticing something?
Yeah. Well, I used to play, and then
yeah.
No, I do play keyboards a little bit, but
I do play keyboards a little bit, but there's an echo. We're in the same room, man.
Damn.
I'm kidding.
I know. You're a kidder.
It's funny. I actually had my green screen set up like 20 minutes ago. I should have left it up.
There we go. I like my room better.
I agree with you, Ray. You get up, open their gifts, and go right back to bed.
Oh, I can only hope.
The rest area, Scott says, the rest area just east of Kingman. Rest area just east of Kingman. See, just east of Kingman, there's a Love's, there's a Petro. Rest area. I don't know.
The sign says rest area. Okay.
Look on screen, Dave.
Oh, west of Kingman. Yes, I know the one west of Kingman. Yes. Yeah, basically just a pull off with a porta potty thing. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. About halfway to California. Yeah. Well, you talking about on I-40 or on the windy road that goes to Oakland?
He's talking about some toilet just out in the open that says rest area on a sign next to it. I've seen pictures.
I have to think about that one. Because there's so many pull-offs when you get out that way. There's so many pull-offs. There's so many old buildings, old towns, old west buildings that. Yeah, it's great. I love it. John has it.
Yeah, that's it. Moto Ramblings. they highlighted that toilet on the side of the road deal.
Oh, the actual white toilet, the one like you would put in your bathroom. I got you. Yes, I have seen that. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, that's yes. Okay, I'm on the same page as you now. Yes, I have seen that. Yeah, that's funny. Just like in the middle of nowhere, it's like there's just a toilet. There's no hole under it, probably, or nothing. It's just a damn toilet's under. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah. I was thinking of a rest area with an actual porta potty or something, but yeah, I remember now. Yeah, it's been a couple of years since I've been up there, but yeah, that's a good time. Oakland's a good time, man. It's a good ride there.
Scott, and the light bulb comes on. LOL.
Yeah. Hey, I'm getting old, man.
Ding.
Ding.
Hey, take it easy, Patrick. Good to see you again, bud. Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Good night.
And a happy new beer.
Right, brother.
Yeah, he's retired now. He's not just tired, he's retired.
Oh, man.
Oh, Dallas. What's up, Dallas?
He's a recap.
Yeah.
He's bragging.
I have 2 toilets indoors.
Hey, look, I had a great uncle who had the world's largest CRT in his bedroom to watch TV on. And I think he might have even had satellite television back in the day. But he still had an outhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a house. He had a sink, and that was it.
Gee, up until 1980. I mean,
This
we had
was
indoor plumbing, but we still had an outhouse.
Yeah, this was the late 90s.
Oh,
His only running water was a sink.
Huh. You know, my grandparents on my dad's side, up until probably late 90s, didn't have running water or electricity or anything. You go out there, and every time I'd show up, they'd send me out with a bucket and pump water, and then come in and fill up. There's a little pan there, and they had a lye soap, and you wash up to your elbows for dinner, man. Best damn food in the world, man. Had the old iron or wood burning stove. She cooked.
Oh, yeah.
Made the best. Oh, my God.
Yeah, Scott, he knew his priorities. That guy was set in his ways. Yeah, the old timers had it right, man.
Yeah. I would do that again. I would for sure live like that, man. It's so much more simple.
I'd have no problem living that way.
Yeah.
My girlfriend, on the other hand, she's too cityfied.
There's other girls.
I'm surprised I got her to live where she's at now.
Oh, man, my wife would live out in the sticks, but she'd have to have electricity and all that.
Well, see, that's pretty much where I live. I mean, it's a small town, about 150 people. But
that sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
I got 150 people within a quarter mile of me.
Yeah.
Maybe more.
Yeah, me too.
I keep trying to figure out how I can put a wood-burning stove in this porch, but I think the law requires that the chimney has to go above the peak of the house. So I'd have this really awkward-looking, like 30-foot pipe coming out of the porch to go up to the top of the house.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing. We don't have any building codes.
We got plenty of that. We got too many building codes.
I'm not sure what I have here. I have a nice fireplace in the main room, in the living family room, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Got a fire a couple nights ago, as a matter of fact. Thing is, out here, man, all I can get out here, unless I want to spend a lot of money and go to Phoenix, is mesquite, which burns kind of funny.
Yeah, it does. You know, I live kind of in a city area, and I can drive my truck around any time of day or night, and you drive for like 10 or 15 minutes, chances are you see a tree company taking down a tree, or you see a homeowner with an electric chainsaw cutting up limbs, and you just stop with your truck and go, I'll make all that disappear for you. You help me load it in the back of my pick-em-up truck. And they go, sure. And you end up coming home with a whole truckload of wood, and I can cut it, split it, stack it, and season it here at the property. So I get all my firewood.
I got to ask something here.
See you, Ray.
What's going on? Okay, the nurses are back in the room. He corrected that. So I'll try to come back on in a bit.
The nurses are in the road.
No. He corrected it.
Oh.
Oh, I don't see that. Okay.
Yeah.
Take care, Lady Wagonator. Merry Christmas to you.
Okay. Yep.
Oh, I see. Room. Yeah.
Talk to you later.
Somebody's doing
Okay,
that tapping thing again.
Pardon?
Somebody's doing the tapping thing again.
Yeah.
It sounds like a bearing in a fan going bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thanks for the compliment.
Yes, Scott. Yeah. Mouse on crack doing Morse code.
That's kind of what it sounds like. Yeah.
Mute your mic real quick, Dave.
Okay, do you still hear it?
I still hear you.
Yeah, mute your mic, see what happens.
Yeah, it went away.
It went away.
Yeah. All right, come back on.
I don't hear now either.
I don't know, man. I've never had that issue before.
It's the fan in his computer going bad.
That's what I'm
Oh, you know what? Let's try this. I'm getting some from where I hear it. My drums are right behind me and my guitar, so I'm getting some resonance out of the drums and stuff. Kind of gives an echoey sound. I don't know if that's
You're getting some reverb.
Yeah, that might be it.
There's a plug-in for that.
Yeah, but I'm lazy.
Yeah, I do the I do all the audio stuff for my videos, and I've really enjoyed tinkering with it the last 3 or 4 months. Might be his pacemaker.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Oh, that's mean, man. Funny, but mean.
Yeah, that's kind of what it sounds like in a way. Playing cards and spokes.
Yeah, I don't hear that at all. I mean, this is the same setup I've had for a long time. I've never heard that before, so I don't know.
It's all good. It comes, it goes.
Yeah.
Well, let me see if I can.
So, Dave, do you record your audio and stuff?
No, let's try that. How's that?
Boomy.
Yeah.
Boom.
Sounds like a boom.
All right, is that better?
No, we're picking up more background noise now. Yeah, leave it to me to screw it up. I had to mention it. I like whatever camera you're using as a webcam, though.
Logitech.
That's a good one. Hell, it looks better than my GoPro does today. Yeah, there we go. Get some of the nicotine off the screen.
Did that help you?
No, that's worse.
Sounds like you're overmodulating.
Yeah, my mic's turned almost all the way down.
You know, like a CB radio would overmodulate. That's kind of what it sounds like.
Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. Yeah, you know what? Behind Rudy's fairing, she comes, she goes. That's the best part.
There she goes.
Oh, Scott, yeah, that's Alien or Aliens. That's Aliens, yeah.
Okay, what that? Can you hear me?
No, now you're real soft.
Okay, how about that?
No.
No.
Whatever you had it on first sounds best.
Nope. Your voice is real soft.
Scott says 10-4.
Breaker one night. Any takers?
Nope.
really quiet.
Interesting. Oh, well.
Yeah, where you had before you started messing with it, it sounded good, except for we had this just an occasional rattling sound. You're muted now.
Rick's been drinking. He barely hears you.
He barely hears you.
That's better.
That joke really hops.
Yeah, I'll be laughing tomorrow.
Yeah.
Delayed sense of humor?
Yeah. No, continued.
Okay. I tell you what, you talk about sound and stuff. When I was with my when I did the mail call, when Howard sent me the earplugs a couple weeks ago, I'm out in the basically middle of nowhere, and I start talking, and I hear an echo, and I was like, "Wait, I wonder if the camera picks it up." And I don't think anybody commented on whether or not they heard the echo, but it was really weird. It was like wearing delayed microphones, and I kept hearing my voice come back to me, just slightly delayed. It was really messing with me.
Yeah, the camera picked it up softly. I mean, I had to really, listen hard. But
yeah, it wasn't much. I think it attenuated it.
Yeah, it was almost like being in a room without furniture.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I get that in here too because I have block walls, and then the instruments with the, drumhead resonation.
That's all I get in here. Cinder block, wood roof, concrete ceiling, 3 walls of glass. I get a ton of reverb that comes through.
Like
what's that?
That sounds like a prison cell.
Pretty much. Salty says the earplugs are for my wife. Probably. She'll use them from time to time.
Well, hey,
Yes, I don't snore. I dream it. My wife's getting ready to suffocate me in my sleep because of my snoring.
Yeah, I got a T-shirt that says that. Let's go.
Well, me and my whatever she is, girlfriend, ex-wife, roommate,
you used to be with.
We've got separate. Yeah, but she lives with me now.
Oh.
Well, I mean, we got separate bedrooms, so I mean,
Oh.
It's a long story.
The one that does the dishes.
Huh? Say what?
I said the one that does the dishes.
No, she doesn't cook. She doesn't do dishes. I don't know why I keep her around.
Well,
she's the mother of my three. She's the mother of my 3 youngest kids too. I've got 5, but no, she. Well, as we broke up, got divorced. 10 years later, we got back together, but don't want to get remarried. And it's just it is what it is, kind of thing.
I get it.
I know a lot of guys like that.
I mean, but financially, we do better with us together, in one household.
Yeah.
But also financially, not being married.
Yeah. I'm kind of in the same boat. I mean, because I'm gone all the time.
Yeah.
She watches the house and takes care of everything that I'm not here to take care of.
Yes, Dallas. XAN did admit to being the live-in booty call. 2:00 in the morning, he gets a "What you doing?" text message. He's going to a different bedroom.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go back to what we were talking about. That's just too many little images.
Hey, at least we're not talking about pegging.
Now you are. You keep bringing it up. It's a sore subject for you, isn't it?
I started it. I opened the door.
Yeah, you open the door. TMI, right, Scott? Dude, it was so funny. I used to go to this one cigar shop, and there was a rep that would come in, and they're all prim and proper. They wear their suits and all that, and they never curse or anything. And I had this one guy, he was out of the Philly area, and he'd come in, and I would time myself I'd set a timer on my watch, see how long it took me to get him to drop the F-bomb. I think my record was like 35 seconds.
Now, for those of you who don't know, we were on a live the other night.
It was Busted, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Busted Knuckles Live. And John was showing something that has strap on it. And so he mentioned strap on. And like, okay, I think. And then he said the word peg. So my mind automatically went in the gutter. You're like,
this is going south quick, man.
Yeah. But he kept working in the conversation, and he had me doubled over.
Oh, yeah.
Almost
I broke you, man. Dude was laughing for 5 solid minutes. It was great.
It was.
So how about that local sports team?
There you go. In my case,
Dallas
Cardinals aren't playing right now.
Oh, Peggy.
No salute.
Yeah. Oh, we got to call you Peggy now, XAN.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Hello, this is Peggy.
You're the one that mentioned it. I just cracked up over it.
Yeah. It means you have experience with it. Anyway, so that local sports team, my Philadelphia Eagles, tried to give me a heart attack this evening. I thought for sure they were going to pull out a 4th loss in a row. They were killing me.
I'll tell you what, the Raiders took not the Raiders, whatever they are now.
The Raiders took Kansas City.
Yeah, they took Kansas City to the woodshed.
And Detroit beat Dallas
and they didn't even get one single offensive touchdown. Both their touchdowns were defense.
Wow.
And they still beat them.
Well, as soon as Mahomes turned to the dark side.
Oh yeah.
4 or 5 years ago, and they just work for money now. Kansas City ain't worth crap.
Yeah.
Well, he's the best, best insurance bundler in the biz, right?
Yeah.
Mahomes and my auto. Those are great commercials, by the way.
Yeah.
I need a refill. I shall return.
Promises? Okay.
Threats.
But yeah, I tell you what, I mean, even in his regular videos, I watch those, and just some of the things he does cracks me up. John's Road Reality. Yeah. It's just the way he does his deliveries on his motor vlogs and stuff.
Yeah.
Of course, he still reminds me of Ralph Mal from Happy Days.
Right.
But yeah, he didn't know who Ralph Mal is. He never really followed Happy Days or anything. Like, what?
Well,
he's a kid.
It was 30 years before his time.
Yeah. But yeah, I tell you what, we've dropped off some here. We were up to 20 at one point.
Well,
got 13 in here now, but it is getting later. It's almost a quarter till 10.
Yeah.
Defons.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were the good old days, man. I miss them.
I was checking.
We're back.
I was listening to check see if it was my computer, but it's not.
Well, I just moved my table and I heard the clicking then, but before I wasn't touching my table, so I don't know where it's clicking. But just now I had some ticking going on.
Scott, I'm ready for spring.
Yeah,
I I have not ridden in 2 weeks, and I don't mind the cold, but I'm tired of them salting the roads all the time.
Yeah, I've been ready for spring ever since the 1st of December.
You know, it's funny. I generally don't mind it. If it's 30, 32 or above, I don't really care. I can ride however long I need to or want to. But it's just when they start salting the roads around here, it's like they get a bug up their ass, and they just got to do it every 3 days.
Yeah.
It kills your chrome.
Well, I don't have a lot of chrome, but it still eats up everything under the bike and bearings and all that stuff. And I don't want to deal with the extra maintenance costs. These pigs are already expensive to maintain.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, Salty, I'd noticed you hadn't done anything lately. Or hadn't put anything out lately. And I was wondering how the build was going. Let's see, that's all I've seen, Scott, is beet juice. I haven't seen no salt yet.
Oh, yeah. We got the brine, and then
that's what
like 100 yards later, you get the salt on top of it.
Yeah.
So they do both. It's really, really bad.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find Salty on YouTube. Oh, there he is. I got to subscribe. Yay. Salty now has 50 subscribers.
Yeah. You're getting there, Salty.
We'll get him there.
Oh, yeah.
I used to have a bunch of subscribers.
Sorry, go ahead.
3 or 4 years ago, but then I just kind of got busy and quit making videos, and then they kind of fall off. So you got to really stay, like Monkey and the Badgers and people like that. They make them every day, so you try to keep up with them. So they're always there. You don't do it for a while, people kind of just forget about it.
I try to do something every day, or at least every other day on Instagram, but yet I always try to promote my YouTube through my Instagram too. Just keep the name out there. Hey, Rick, can you put up Salty's site?
I just had it.
Well, yeah, but I mean, there may be some others who in here that don't follow Salty.
Yeah, I can't post a link. I'm not a mod.
I know you're not yet.
But Frogzilla makes an interesting point. The calcium chloride they put in the road is worse than salt. So there's some compound in the road surface that is worse than salt.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, here in Arizona, you get in the high country up around Flagstaff and stuff where it does snow, northern Arizona. Because it's Arizona, we have a lot of sand. That's what they use sand.
Sand would be okay. It's just a traction loss event then.
Yeah, sand's okay. Just makes your vehicle dirty as hell. Yeah. It doesn't rust it, doesn't eat away at it.
Nowhere's worse than Ohio.
Man, Ohio. I live in Indianapolis, and when you cross over into Ohio on 70, you get that lake effect snow, and Western Ohio gets nasty around 70, man, in the wintertime.
Yeah. Oh, the stuff they use around here for the snow. Gotcha. Ooh, I'm a moderator. Nice.
Yeah.
I have not. Sorry, Scott. I have not been to Scottsdale.
I think you meant Dave.
He might have.
Yeah, I've been. Yeah, I've been to a lot of them. Yeah.
I actually got a Virginia Beach Harley T-shirt and poker chip today. My mom was down there last week with my sister.
Oh.
And yeah, they brought me back a T-shirt and a poker chip, and the same thing for my wife.
Yeah.
So now I have 2 poker chips and 2 Harley T-shirts.
Cool. I got a Harley shirt from Anchorage, Alaska.
Nice. I have a poker chip from there. I stopped in when I was in Anchorage, and I got a buddy that was in the service and was all over. So I have, what is that one? I think it's the Kuwaiti Harley dealer. I have long sleeve shirt. Yeah, I have long sleeve shirts from over in the Sandbox.
Oh,
yeah, I have Hawaii, and then a couple from the States and a couple from overseas. He gave me a whole shopping bag full of long sleeve Harley shirts, and I was like, "Cool, this is awesome." I've only worn a couple of them because I don't want to wear them out.
Well, Scott had one from Australia.
Was it upside down though?
I don't know.
You know, they have special tires on their cars so they can, stick to the road even though they're under the earth.
Oh.
I saw that was on a meme I saw earlier on Facebook today.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, look, I made Scott laugh. That's good.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go into work tomorrow, though.
Oh.
There's a security guard who's a huge Dallas fan, and I've been giving him crap for 15 weeks. In the last couple of weeks, I've had to take a lot of crap. And tomorrow I can go in there and say, we got a W, you got a L. He likes my jokes. I walked in after Dallas had lost a couple of games, and I said, when the pandemic first started, the state of Dallas made Arlington a COVID-free zone. And he says, really? How'd they do that? And I said, nobody catches anything in Arlington.
Oh.
Yeah. You can replace that with tornado as well because,
Yeah.
nothing ever touches down in Arlington. We have good fun at the office.
Sounds like it.
Oh, yeah.
That's
a lot cheaper with the business cards. I tell you, you tell jokes. I had no idea. Most of them aren't very good, and some of them I can't repeat on TV.
Yeah. And usually business cards you don't have to pay for.
This is true. I used to collect business cards, and they just took up space and didn't do anything. At least Harley shirts clothed me for a day.
Yeah.
I got, when the lockdowns first ended, the local Harley dealer opened up their motor clothes section again. And I walked in, they had a clearance rack full of all sorts of stuff they couldn't sell during 2020.
Wow.
So they had them all marked at like 10 or 12 bucks a shirt. And I was like, cool, let me get like 4 or 5 of them. And I walked up with a stack of shirts, and I asked the lady there, I said, hey, you give a discount for like a bulk purchase? She's like, yeah, you buy like 2 more, I'll give them to you for $8 a pop. And I was like, oh, hell yeah. I ended up buying like 10 shirts that day. I was like, these are cheaper than buying the blank ones at the store.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, I'm just glad you all popped in here.
Yeah, thanks for having us. I like to show my support where I can.
Well, hey, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Kept me from going stir crazy tonight.
There you go.
Oh. I think I'll probably hang on here for about another 7 minutes and
all right.
The hour, but
I was gonna say I was gonna jump out at 11. I gotta go try to edit a video real quick.
Oh yeah, that'd be 11 o'clock your time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dr. Harley, what's up, brother?
What's up, Doc? Yeah,
hey.
What's up, Doc?
What's up, Doc?
I didn't know you were live. Yeah, I sent out a Instagram at about 7:15, saying that I was going live at 7:30. But yeah, I kind of last minute, I was bored and decided I'd hop on here. I'm glad you joined in. But yeah.
Just having a good old time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks like Dave's getting ready to light that stogie.
I can't in the house. She's allergic.
No, that's a problem.
I just realized who Dave reminds me of, that Stogie, Ron White.
I was thinking Milton Berle.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about the time I was drunk in public.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be drunk in public.
I want to be drunk in the bar.
But they threw me into public.
They call me Tater Salad.
You got him. You got the tater.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ron White's hilarious.
He is. Oh.
Yeah, I used to smoke. The room behind me is like a utility room, and then the room over there on the other side of that is a living room, and it's got a front facing window. So I put a fan in the window, and I'd sit there and watch TV and drink whiskey and smoke cigars, and a very comfortable space for several years until my wife got pregnant. She goes, "You can't smoke in the house anymore." I was like, "Yeah, all right." She goes, "So here's a check. Go fix your porch up so you can use that." I was like, "All right, cool." So I hired a buddy of mine. He glassed it in for us, and I added a window unit, a space heater, and now it's a 3.5 season room.
Yeah, I'm going to put the link up one more time. If somebody else pops on, that'd be okay. If not, if somebody pops on, we'll extend it. But
I have my garage with my other girls out there. So
yeah, I don't have a garage. I wish I had one.
Yeah. You ever, John? You ever hear that song called "Uneasy Rider"?
No.
I'm sure Dave has. Says, "I don't even have a garage. You call home and ask my wife."
Yep. We tried to get a house years ago. We put a contract in on it. It was like 4,000 square feet, and it had a detached 31 by 31 garage with a loft above it, separate HVAC and all that stuff, connected by a causeway. And I was like, dude, that would be total money right there. Except they didn't take our offer because it was contingent on selling this house. And I was like, son of a gun, because we couldn't afford both at the same time. I was like, damn it. I wanted that house. John's big old smoking lounge / garage where I could put all my bikes and trucks and everything else. Would have been awesome. It was cheap too.
Yeah. So, Doc Harley, did you get anything good for Christmas, or did you get coal like Dave did and John? I think it's John that said he got 3 pieces.
I got 3 trunks of coal.
3 trunks of coal.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
He dumped it all at my place. Hell, I bought the only gift I unwrapped today. Yes, garages are for motorcycles, Doc Harley. And in my neighborhood, there's like 3 houses that have garages, and nobody uses them to store even a car, much less motorcycles. Yeah, I didn't get any gifts. I got all my Christmas gifts in the last 2 months. You know, the suspension, and I got a new camera and some other stuff.
Yeah.
Bye, Dallas.
All right, Dallas.
My Christmas is like Rodney Dangerfield's, man. My best friend sent me the number to suicide hotline.
No, Scott, I haven't. I haven't been to the Black Hills.
Black Hills are gorgeous. I love Black Hills.
I need to get down that way.
South Dakota.
I've done furthest west I've been is Missouri, Arkansas, and of course I've been out to California via airplane. But other than that,
there's a lot of beautiful country out west of where you've been, for sure.
Yeah. Now I was within 2 weeks of being born in Texas, but
well, you're lucky they traveled.
yeah. Oh, my parents, they love to. They called themselves boll weevils because they just kept moving. Because I lived down Biloxi, Mississippi for a year. That wasn't too bad. It's nice, but
my parents put down roots. My mom just hosted her 40th Christmas open house today.
Oh man, that sounds like work.
It is a lot of work. I don't do any of it. My eldest goes over there in early December, late November, spends 3 weekends helping her decorate and putting up trees. And she's got like 7 Christmas trees in the house. And then both boys go over during December and help her bake all the cookies. And then the last weekend before Christmas, she spends it cooking.
Yeah. Okay. Good night, Dallas. If you haven't left yet, you probably already left.
But Dave's here, man.
And Dave's here. Yeah.
Wait, Dave's here, man. I made chicken and dumplings for Christmas. Really good.
Nice.
We've got Dr. Hurley in the side chat. But yeah,
work tomorrow, man.
the link out there in case you wanted to come on. But if not, I think I'm going to go ahead and close it out, guys.
All right. Sounds good.
Any last words of wisdom from y'all?
Merry Christmas. Be safe. Ride well.
Yeah. And I like your 2 mantras.
One,
Yeah,
you have a 100% track record of making it through a bad day. And 2, do something nice for yourself every day.
Yeah. You got anything to say, Dave?
To the younger guys, stop chasing women, buy land.
Nice. Words to live by. Doc, good luck.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this has been nice. It's been fun. Thanks for everybody who came in to watch and being in the side chat. And, just take it easy. Don't stress over the small stuff.
It's all small.
And keep the rubber down and your faith up. We'll talk to y'all later.
All right.